Nicholas is the kind of person who could spend all day by the water. His channel is usually about fishing trips, testing out new gear, and showing off the monsters he reels in. But this time wasn't about the catch at all. He had hiked way out into the forest, far from anyone, following a lonely river. At first, it was just another day on the line, until the atmosphere changed. Something out there made him stop cold, and for the first time, he admitted he felt genuinely uneasy. But before I show you the video, I wanted to say that if you enjoy this kind of content, make sure to press the subscribe button. Only 4% of you are subscribed, and I would love to have you join the community. You can always unsubscribe later. Also, hit the notification bell so you won't miss anything. Now, back to the video.
Lola, come here. How's it going? Come here. Come here. Woohoo! Alright, those dudes are just standing there staring at me. Sketchy! I don't know if they wanted something or what, but they were peeping me out from down the river, and then they came closer and closer, then they were just tending to look at the trees, and then they kept staring at me.
Most of the time, when people stop to watch someone fish, it's harmless. A quick smile, maybe a short chat, and then they move on. But this time was nothing like that. A few strangers appeared and just stood there, saying nothing. Nick tried to be polite, but they ignored him completely. Instead of casual interest, it felt more like they were sizing him up. One of them acted especially strange, pretending to focus on the trees instead of the situation, which somehow made things even creepier. My guess is that the dog was the reason nothing happened. Or maybe they realized Nick was fully aware of what was going on and wasn't about to let his guard down. Either way, he trusted his instincts, packed up, and moved to a new spot. To me, it didn't look like harmless curiosity. It looked like they had something else in mind. Back in 2015, a video surfaced that many consider one of the strongest pieces of evidence for Bigfoot. While walking through a Russian forest, a father and his young son noticed a strange figure among the trees. It quickly became clear this was no bear or ordinary animal of the region, so they did the only thing they could. They pulled out a camera and started filming.
Сейчас заснимем, если что, на YouTube выложим.
Вон, смотри,
Тихо. Блин,
На
он
бабах
прячется
даже.
сюда.
Я боюсь. Вон, смотри.
Тихо.
Он ветками шевелит, по-моему.
Я ничего не вижу. О, вон, передвигается. Чучело.
Смотри, ветки шатаются. Смотри.
О, побежал!
Пошли.
Я заснял его.
Чтоб не испугать Все, пошли.
Я заснял.
Смотри,
Ё-моё.
где-то килограмм 200 весит.
Угу.
Смотри,
Видел, как он своими лапами машет? Вон.
2 метра рост.
Ёп.
Я боюсь.
Надо отдать эту съемку в НТВ. Чрезвычайное положение. Всё,
Побежали.
пошли за ним.
What the camera captured was a towering figure, estimated to be well over 6 feet tall. While I don't claim to be a specialist in breaking down footage, it's difficult to picture just how intimidating this being would appear face to face. The way it moved and the sheer reach of its arms made it clear this wasn't a chimpanzee or any other animal normally found in the wild. And as always, it seems to be the classic potato camera footage that stirs up the biggest debates. To this day, many people still point to this clip as one of the strongest cases for Bigfoot ever uploaded. This next video comes from a creator named Saskadrenaline, a channel usually focused on hunting trips where the wildlife keeps its distance. But this time, the encounter played out differently. While out in the forest, the group noticed a massive black bear circling a barrel. What started as a quiet observation quickly turned tense the second the animal realized it wasn't alone. After the bear sees them, it slowly approaches the tree, and out of nowhere, it breaks into a full sprint straight toward them.
What the heck do you do? Just don't move.
Hello, bear. Now, that's a tough situation to find yourself in. Being face to face with a massive bear is no small thing. For a brief moment, it almost seemed playful, but the situation was far from safe. After checking them out, the bear went down and turned its attention back to the barrel it had been investigating. That small distraction gave the hunters their chance, and they didn't hesitate. Encounters like this are a reminder that climbing a tree won't guarantee safety. Bears are surprisingly skilled climbers and can follow with ease. I hope none of you ever have to go through something like this, but hypothetically, what would you have done in this situation? Claire is the creator behind the channel Wild Bear, a space where she shares her escapes into the wilderness. Most of her uploads feel like a breath of fresh air, quiet trails, peaceful campsites and the kind of calm you'd expect from someone who truly loves nature. But Claire isn't just a hiker. She's also a solo parent who squeezes these adventures into a busy life, making them all the more meaningful. For Halloween, though, she broke from her usual routine. Instead of a tranquil forest getaway, she chose to pitch her tent beside a crumbling old church surrounded by rumors of dark rituals. What followed was nothing like her normally soothing trips.
Hello, wild ones. I'm back. Trying something a bit different today. So I'm going to be camping at a creepy church with a history of satanic ritual and witchcraft. So yeah, this is Wild Bear coming to you from Clop Hill. Woo! Unfortunately, I can't camp at the actual church because I've said satanic rituals. Over the years, people have dug up bones and all sorts from graves. There's been a murder down on A6 known as the A6 murder. That's the road just over there, I believe. So yeah, lots has happened here, and understandably the church has been closed for overnight visitors, and there are cameras and alarms everywhere. So I've been up to have a look at the church, and I'm staying somewhere nearby where I feel like I won't be disturbed. Yeah, I like this little bit of woods. Don't think I'll be disturbed here. I'm going to do a bivvy today, so really stay off. I've not got another shelter if it rains, just a bivvy, so I think it's going to be a nice night actually. Just got to wait around till it gets dark. See if there's any spooky noises tonight.
As night falls, Claire sets up camp, cooks a meal, and spends some time reading about the church's eerie past.
Yeah, quite interesting. Lots of really weird stuff's happened here. Apart from some odd noises, I can't report of anything so far. While we're on the subject of weird stuff, there is a controversial video of what is claimed to be a ghost in St Mary's Church, taken in 2016, and it shows a black hooded figure walking past the door of the church. So if you Google Clop Hill Church monk ghost, I'm sure that will come up. And it's a really creepy video actually, but you know, that could quite easily have been staged. So, but if you guys that like the ghost stuff, have a look at that. So that's quite fun.
She then decides to explore the area, but her walk is cut short by an unsettling sound from the woods.
Okay. I've lost my bed. How have I lost my bed? Okay, that's not even funny.
Feeling uneasy, she returns to her tent and tries to sleep, only to realize she isn't alone. Glowing red eyes appear in the distance, fixed on her as if something is staring straight through the darkness.
There's the moon. So pretty. Good night, wild ones. See you in the morning. See the red eyes over there? I'm just going to assume they were deer eyes. Freaky. Really freaky. I don't like the red eyes. I keep telling myself it's just because I had my red light on my head torch, that's why the eyes look red. And if I had the white light on, they would have just been white, because they're just deer eyes. But it's all that talk of devil worship and stuff, and then Seeing red eyes in the woods. It's not the one. Proper giving myself the heebie-jeebies now. And I will welcome the sunrise.
Most signs point to the idea that what circled her camp was simply an animal. The glowing red eyes were likely nothing more than the reflection of her headlamp, something that can easily make ordinary wildlife appear far more menacing than it is. Still, knowing it was probably just an animal doesn't take away from how unsettling the situation feels. It's moments like these that remind us how unpredictable the forest can be and why caution is so important when spending a night out there. This next video comes from Gen6 and Matilda, creators who have built their life around constant travel. Instead of sticking to the familiar, they seek out new countries and experiences that challenge them in unexpected ways. One of their journey takes them to Nepal, a place that pushes their travels to a whole new level. Their time in Nepal begins with meeting a local guide, giving them a glimpse into everyday life there. Not long after, Gen6 and Matilda set out on a boat trip where the calm waters suddenly reveal massive crocodiles lurking just beneath the surface.
So crocs, right hand side. Crocodile.
Oh yeah, it's got his mouth open.
We found her teeth.
Their next stop is the jungle. The guide explains the hidden dangers of the area and urges them not to linger. In the middle of his warning, the moment is broken as something completely unexpected happens.
In the jungle.
Anyway, I'm gonna let you know for the Chiton National just certain time. Otherwise tiger come. As noticed in the one place it's long. They smell us and then come. They smell it.
Okay.
So okay. So now you are right in the Chiton National Park. Whoa.
Oh my god.
Everyone meet Ronaldo.
Oh my god.
Come in. It's behind us.
The elephant, named Ronaldo, came straight toward them with incredible force. Chaos broke out as they rushed to find cover, desperate to stay unseen. For a while, the animal searched the area, its massive frame moving through the jungle with unsettling power. At last, it lost interest and wandered away, leaving behind a chilling reminder of how unpredictable life in the jungle can be. That's all for today. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next video. Don't forget to leave a comment with your favorite encounter. And as always, thanks for watching and stay safe out there.